Hello everyone, this is horror author James Hershey Jr. with the Staring Into the Abyss radio show. And in this video, I want to bring you a really cool article that I just found that has a pretty cool picture of Bigfoot that was captured on a camera trap. The title of the article is Bigfoot Caught on Camera Trap in Northwestern Pennsylvania. It is by anomalien.com and it was published on April 6, 2019. Now, for those that do not want to go through the whole article and you just want to see the picture, we're going to do that first. Because I know some people don't want to sit through the whole thing. Right here is the picture. Let me bring the cursor over. Right here's the picture. Now, I'm going to click on the picture to bring it up. Now, that right there is the picture that was supposedly captured on the trail cam. Now, looking at this picture, that looks like the nose, the two eyes, and the mouth down here, right? But check this out. I blew this picture up. Right here's a blow up of the picture. There's where the eyes, the nose, and the mouth were. Still kind of looks like a face there. But if you look up here, it looks like there's another eye here, and like a nose there. And these lines, it reminds you of what you see on Planet of the Apes, that gorilla-looking face. Thought that was really interesting. So I don't know if up here is the actual eyes and nose and everything, and this down here is the mouth. That's what it looks like when you blow it up. But on the original picture, back here, you can't really see that. That's up here. You can't really see that well. But once again, with the blown up photograph, you have the eyes, the nose, and this is actually the mouth section here. But see, I don't know what this is down here. This looks like another nose and mouth. So who knows? It might be a Photoshop picture. It might be a real picture. Let me shrink this back down so you can see the original photograph right here. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the article, and we're going to go through this article for those that want the article. Once again, the title of this article is Bigfoot Caught on Camera in Northwestern Pennsylvania. An American hunter living in northwestern Pennsylvania shared a very unusual snapshot. According to the man, in recent weeks he began to notice that someone was chasing him in the forest. A tall, dark silhouette appeared on the hills, hiding behind trees and rocks. The man, surprised and even somewhat frightened by this, decided to find out whose attention he drew to himself, what animal was following him, and so he set up several trap cameras in the forest. Cameras that react to movement, taking pictures when something flashes in front of them. An animal running past, a bird flying next to it, or even a leaf falling from a tree. The American received several dozen of such pictures, but then the camera caught a mysterious stranger for whom it was actually placed. The most amazing thing is that he clearly approached the camera and looked directly into its lens, apparently because of curiosity. A shaggy, massive figure, similar to a monkey, was imprinted well enough on the photo so that it could not be confused, for example with a falling leaf. Of course, many, including the hunter himself, felt that the device had caught the legendary Bigfoot. Perhaps the alleged relic hominid noticed that the camera strikingly stands out against the background of everything around and began to look at the strange object with surprise. The picture interested many cryptozoologists and researchers of the Yeti. Most of the experts who studied the photo concluded that it is genuine and shows Bigfoot. Unfortunately, even in this case, the quality of the photo is not so good. But apparently it's such a Yeti creature, clever and elusive, but certainly curious. That sentence didn't make a whole lot of sense. And that is the end of the article. I'm going to go ahead and click this picture back up while we speak. One problem that I have with this is the same problem I had with the last trail cam photograph we had, the one that you can find on my channel. It's a clear picture Bigfoot. That one was an amazing picture, but it looked like it was from behind of a Bigfoot, and you couldn't really tell if it was a Bigfoot or a gorilla or a bear with his butt up in the air, or really what it was. The photograph was very, very clear, but it wasn't obvious what it was. There was some ambiguity there. Also, the problem I have with this one is that it's only a single photograph. One comment that happened millions of times, it seemed like, on the other video from the people that watched it was, where are the other photographs? Because when a trail cam takes pictures, it takes pictures in sequence as something approaches it. So there should be multiple photographs of the creature if that is indeed what it is. You would have pictures of the Bigfoot approaching the camera, looking into the camera, and then walking away from the camera. You wouldn't just have a single picture. Now, with that being said, it's quite possible that if this photograph is for real, then they just included the best photograph and did not include all of the other pictures. Or maybe they did and the website decided not to run it. I have no idea. But it seems to me that if you would want it to be believable, you would have put as many photographs out there as possible to show, hey, look, this thing walking up, it walking away. Also, the photograph doesn't quite look like an actual photograph to me. It looks grainy, it looks staged, it looks like a picture, like something you would make on the computer, like art. It doesn't look like an actual photograph of anything, of an animal, even of the trees. If you look at the trees here in the background, look how out of focus they are and how they look almost painted or drawn. That doesn't look like actual trees. There's no crispness to that picture. Same thing with the supposed Sasquatch here. There's really no crispness to it. It looks like something done in like MS Paint or something by a really probably not MS Paint. I don't know if you could do something this good in that, but some sort of artistic program like that where you can draw something. It doesn't look like an actual photograph. An actual photograph is way crisper, way clearer. I just don't see why it would be so blurry and foggy like this. It doesn't make any sense to me. So if I had to judge whether I believe this photograph is true or not, I would say probably not. The other problem I have is right here. It looks like an eye, a nose, and a mouth. But then up here on the forehead area, let's bring this one back up here again and bring it up bigger. See, there's the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth right there. But then also up here, you have an eye, and a nose. And you have the lines that are supposed to look like gorilla head or whatever. So is this two separate faces? Did they put the one in and wasn't happy with it, so they put the other one in? If it's a Photoshop job? Or is it just a pixelation? Is it just kind of a trick of light that's making us see it that way? I don't know for sure. Because if up here are the eyes, and that's the nose, right? That would mean this would have to be the mouth. And if that's the mouth, I'm cool with that being the mouth, but then what the hell is this? Is that like weird neck fat or something that's hanging out from underneath the chin? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's go back to the original picture. And you can see even there. That makes sense that that's a mouth, because you have this little ridge here underneath the nose where the lip is. Lips are down here. There's that little place where your mustache would be. And then there's the cheek, right? That makes sense if these are the eyes. But then up here, you also have, once again, almost a feline-looking face here. You have eye, and a big round nose, like a leopard or cougar or something like that would have. And you have the underneath right there. So it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But as always, you guys make up your own mind. Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think this is a Photoshop photograph, if you think it's an actual trail cam photo of Bigfoot, if there is a reason why it would look like this instead of like a crisp photograph from a trail cam that I don't know, please leave that in the comments as well. I always like to learn. I've never seen a trail cam photograph look like this. Every trail cam photograph I've ever seen has been a crisp, clear picture. Even at night, even if it has lights on it, right, you'll have it a crisp, clear photograph. Just like you would take with your cell phone or something. It never looks like this. This looks like it's been run through a filter or something. So if I'm wrong and there's something that I don't know about, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to find out that information. But let me know what you guys think. I hope that you enjoyed the article. And until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.